What up, everybody in the house? T-Biz here, and we're going to be checking out another reaction figure from Super 7. It's Masters of the Universe Beastman. Skeletor's furry henchman of stupidness, or stupidity. And yeah, this version's pretty cool because it comes with the vintage weapons pack weapons, which are only a few in here, actually. I guess his armor would be considered, his yellow armor would be considered weapons pack weapons, even though it's molded on him. It's just a different colorway or paint scheme for the figure. And his whip would be considered a vintage weapon pack weapon. The blue axe, the blue sword, and the Zodak ray gun back behind there would be considered a vintage weapons pack weapon. All the other weapons are not from the original vintage weapons pack, which I do have, but I don't have them at my disposal. I have everything stored away right now, but let me go ahead and pop this sucker open, and we'll check out all the goodies. But let's look at the back real quick. This is the Evil Warriors. This is for the Leo line. We've got a Faker with, if you look closely, my shaky hands, you got a Faker with the black eyes around his eyes. The black shading around his eyes, black eyes around his eyes. Why did I just say that? And you have a darker version of Skeletor, which the figure itself is a little bit darker if you see it. But I'll leave a link or whatever to Super 7 for you to go check that out. There's a regular Beastman and the Beastman with the yellow vintage armor. So yeah, different stuff there. And the Leo line is basically like the Indian version of the He-Man Motu figures, which you had like different stuff like the Los Amos from Mexico. Then you had also Fuerza T, which was it South America or Brazil or whatever? I can't remember the Fuerza T where that originated from. But you know, from all over you're gonna find different stuff. Like you had the Action Force from the UK for G.I. Joe and stuff like that, and all that different stuff. So yeah, in foreign places there's gonna be different variations of figures. Even in the U.S., you're going to have different variants of figures and stuff like that. Let me work on popping this open now. But yeah, they did a pretty gnarly job on the bubble for this figure. Oh, man. Whew. Must have everything out and about. So yeah, there we go. Dropping everything on the void of plastic. There's the blue axe. That's pretty cool. It's a vintage weapon. You've got a... what's his face? Ram Man's axe, but this is a black version. It's pretty metal. And then you have Zodak's ray gun, which is will also be Cobra Khan's ray gun too, but a black version, which would have been like a $1 version. And let me see. I'll go ahead and get the rest of these out. Ooh, if I can get them open without destroying the package, because I don't want to destroy it. I want to keep the cards. I've been thrown away some Super 7 cards, but lately, for the last, I guess, couple of years, I've been saving some of the cards. Some I haven't, some I have, so I'm just saving them because if I ever want to build a back display. But here is a different version of Merman's sword, the Sword of Rakash, but a red version, which is cool. And I think that might be reminiscent to a mini comic where he's like going to do a blast on somebody, a power blast with the sword. I might be right, I might be wrong, but I might be right. And there's a blue version of the power sword. Pretty cool. Sort of power. And then you have Man-at-Arms mace, but it's gray, obviously. And then you have Mechanex's little mace blunt weapon thing, or dough roller, or whatever you want to call it, or I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, it's his weapon of choice. You got that, it's a gray version, and those weren't original weapons pack weapons. So yeah, very cool. And once again, Beastman's just a regular 5P figure, so yeah, not much to him. Like vintage Star Wars guys, you know. Once again, for comparison, for people that have been living under a rock, same kind of articulation. But Chewbacca doesn't have a little head twist. So there you go. And Chewbacca is a little bit taller. So Beastman is a little wuss. He's a little wuss cakes. But yeah. And I wanted to see if, in this video, if some of the weapons would work with some of these other figures, the reaction figures that I have. So first of all, we get Beastman his whip of choice. So yeah, he's got that. And I want to see if any of these weapons will work with these guys with the Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf, he can't hold the ray gun, obviously, but can he hold a power sword? Not really, not all that well, so that's kind of a fail. If you want to see a comparison, he can kind of hold it. Not very well, though, so that is a fail with the Teen Wolf, so he's going to go to the side. Snake Tut, let's see if Snake Tut can hold a ray gun. He's a little limp-handed with the ray gun, but let's see if he can hold a sword with power. So yeah, okay, so yeah, Snake Tut can hold a weapon, so yeah, that's cool. Let's see if good old Danny LaRusso can wield an axe, or if his little, yeah, he can do some kind of crazy chopping some stuff from Mr. Miyagi, which kind of bums me out. I don't have Mr. Miyagi. I didn't collect all these. I just bought Johnny Lawrence and him, so yeah, it kind of bums me out a little bit. And we'll give Marty McFly the Sword of Rakash. So yeah, they can all battle against Beastman pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's just wanted to check it out and see who could hold weapons and who couldn't. So yeah, I guess with some of your action figures, most of them, not all of them, some of them can hold the weapons a little bit, some better than others. But yeah, just wanted to do a little comparison for that. So yeah, and you can hold axe too. So Marty McFly is ready to raise some cane against Beastman. Marty McFly wins. He's victorious. Anyways, let's look at the Beastman Weapons Pack variant version from Super 7. Thanks for everybody for always stopping by and checking out the channel. Always appreciate it. And tonight we're going to give proper shout outs again to everybody. Woo! Everything's falling. But once again, shout outs to Hobbyman Productions, good friend, good bro, Sean Henry, and Dr. Twisted's Realm of Toys, Art, and Comics. Good shout out to him because he's been a solid bro for many years, many years, and him and Sean. And also another bro for a long time is Big Abdul 2K14. Very cool, awesome dude, and insane Star Wars collector and collector of action figures and toys, not just Star Wars. But he's got a huge Star Wars collection. And also Ryder Origin, somebody who's been supporting the channel lately and is a very, very cool person. And also fond of the Super 7. Maybe not fond of the price point, but who is? It's kind of, they are expensive, a little not cheap. And then also Dr. Good Guy 1, another viewer. Thanks to everybody for always chiming in and stuff. Always appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully more reaction figures soon. Because I know Papa Emeritus from Ghost is coming out tomorrow. And hopefully I'll pop out some more Mythic Legions reviews too. Even though you can go anywhere and find a Mythic Legions review, but just check it out, I don't know, something to do. Anyways, thanks for watching y'all, and yeah, more stuff on the way. Later.